Just had some difficulties starting the stream here. What we've seen so far is the market come down to that 706 after breaking down and finding support. Currently seeing a bounce off that 17706 that we identified yesterday. So we're at the market a little early today. We've had some difficulties in the past. The market's currently chopping around VWAP here. We did mention that 732.75. I should put it on this chart here. $732.75. That was a level from earlier, as you can see. Currently within that range, pulling back away from that 732.75. Just waiting to see what the higher time frames do here. Oh, looks like we've got a short, so
order
it's a
submitted.
dangerous short. Around that 706 level. I've just placed the order. Nope, order not filled. The order was not filled. Okay, we're just going to cancel the
Order
order.
canceled.
And hold on. Higher time frame set up short. Higher time frames have set up short. And yeah, that would have been a really good fill if we could have got it. That's how it goes sometimes. That's simply how it goes. That short would have been a really good short for a breakthrough that level. But we'll wait. We'll wait. See if we can get a pullback continuation. Market's about flat on the day. Closed yesterday around that 700 level. Looking at the calendar, seeing what we've got on the calendar. Don't seem to have anything important. We do have a Fed speaker at around about 12, I believe. Fed Mester. Do have a 3-year note auction as well at I believe that to be 1. Kashkari, Fed speaker, and Collins. So we've got quite a few Fed speakers in the afternoon. From 12 onwards. So it seems every hour there's going to be a Fed speaker. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Looks like we're poised to retest the lows. Off the open, we've seen just primarily selling. It seems that price is rejecting
Order
overnight,
submitted.
that overnight
Order
level.
filled.
The overnight
Target
is close,
filled.
and we've just hit target. Just hit target right there on the first opportunity. Just hit target, so just gonna wait here We did see prices, as we're saying, what's the amounts? Did see prices pull back to that 700 level where we closed yesterday, and saw the weakness, went short, hit target, market's moving quite a bit here to the downside. I suppose in hindsight could have held, but that's not what we're doing. Finally seen price go through an important level around that 670. Let's see if we can hold below here. Or whether we'll see a bounce off this 670 level. High time frame still short. Higher time frames still short. Do seem to have seen that bounce off that 70 level that we mentioned, all the way up to 81 now. That level around 70, somewhat dynamic level, traded through it all the way down to, looks like 60, 10 points through. Seeing this move back to the upside. See what the market wants to do here. Not confident for a short here on the higher time frames. Seeing that strong buying momentum come into the market here. Currently 21 points with the price hitting 91, 21 points from that 670 that we mentioned. Strong move off that level. Probably waiting for a reset. Oh, look at that. Market seems to be staying up long here on the higher time frames. Maybe premature. Got to stick to the plan. Unlike yesterday, where we did not stick to the plan. And we somewhat paid for it. What we'll do is, if we do see a buy side setup come in, somewhat difficult because price is around 84 here. We've got the 700 level, which was yesterday's close. Could be a potential resistance around that 700 level. So, and of course we're looking at 706 as well. So 700 to 706, got a bit of a zone there. Yeah, got a bit of a zone just there. Ideally would like to take profit before getting there if we do see a long setup, so we'll just wait. Currently heading towards about 20 minutes into the market being open. Currently not looking to take any shorts here. Move off that 670. Means we're not looking for any shorts here. We'll have to reset back up on the higher time frames. Just realized I haven't checked the VIX this morning. So I'm just going to have a look over at the VIX, see where we are. VIX is currently down about 2%. So heading towards that 3% level, which we'll have to pay attention to if we do get down there. Currently, VIX appears to be setting up for buy side, but prices are going down. Bit of a divergence there. VIX looking to buy side going down, prices going down as well. So it seems to be a bit of a divergence between VIX and well, NQ anyway. Seeing that sell side momentum come into the market here, seem to be putting a lower high increasingly. You can see we didn't quite get up to 700. Seeing that what appears to be a lower high setting up for a move back down towards that 60s, currently at 65. Higher time frames not looking as bullish as they were before. Retest, we've gone through that level that we mentioned, that 70 level. Currently retesting it again. See what we do here. This pullback is not what we want to see in terms of looking for a continuation long. As we were saying that we're looking for on the higher time frames. You can see here, moves to the upside are being sold. Currently retesting the lows there. Slightly below that 70 level. Currently seem to be having some difficulty getting away from the 670. Buyers have made a couple of attempts and seem to be having some difficulties. Sellers seem to be in control of the market. So from the open, we've had selling, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. See if we make a lower low here. Whether the 670 can prove itself important to hold the market up. Beyond 670, we're looking at 634.50, 634.50. We'll just stay patient here. Going to try to stick to the plan a lot better than we did yesterday. Currently 13 minutes into the broadcast. Market still appears to be put, yep, there we go. With that move to the downside, we're no longer looking for longs. No longer looking for longs. Even though the market looks bearish, we're going to wait for a setup to the bearish side if we do get one, before looking to take any shorts. Price is currently testing the 40s here. Did mention that we're looking for that 34.50 to the downside. And looks like by the time we set up on the higher time frames, we will be at that level, which isn't great. Below that 34.50, of course, we've got 621 and 588 as levels that we are looking for. currently negative on the day on NQ, about 55 points or so. I'm just going to pop over to the VIX. VIX seems to be setting up sell wise, so it seems the VIX is finally catching up with the market here. And we look increasingly like we're going to get that 34.50. Came pretty close just then. Got to 37.50 before pulling back on the wick to 44. Again, we're looking for that 34.50 here to the downside. It's certainly tempting to try and head into the market and head for that 34.50, but I've been punished in the past trying to do that, so just going to stay out. There's been plenty of times where things have seen an almost certainty and the market has turned around, so we'll just wait. Highs off open are 767.75, so we've moved 100 points or more than 100 points off the highs, and this looks like the move down towards that 34.50 here. There we are. There we go, straight through that 34.50. So if I would have chased that, I would have got in, would have worked in my favor, but it's against the rules, so we'll stay out. Market seems to be being bought back up here, just slightly below that 34.50, currently up to 40. Again, don't take reversals, especially after what happened yesterday. I was looking to take reversals off the levels short, and did quite a bit of damage to the account. So, lesson learned. We'll stick to the high time frames, marry it to the lower time frames, and take the opportunities that present themselves. Currently 18 minutes into the broadcast. Despite the market going down, still haven't set up again on the high time frames here. So just looking at yesterday, we had some lows around at 555. Not sure if we're going to get all the way down there today, but we'll wait and see how this market sets itself up. And this move back through that 34.50 to possibly test the lows there around that 24.50. There's a reason why I'm not looking to go counter off the identified levels, because yesterday it did prove itself somewhat costly. Nothing's really happening here on the higher time frames. Currently just still hanging around that 34.50 or so. Did mention the level down at 21. Haven't marked it on the charts because my charts look a bit cluttered somewhat. I think I should just mark it on. I'll just mark it on. Again, seeing buyers step into the market here around that 34.50 or so, that 621 to 34.50, the zone. Yeah, I've seen buyers step in here. Let's see. The test of the highs. That's a bit too late now. If I was to get in long, I'd be looking for a test of the highs. It would be somewhat counter to this trend, but we've headed down towards this possible support level. We've seen buyers step in a couple of times. Okay, we're just go.
Order filled.
We're just gonna go long. Let's see what we can do here. Seen buyers step in twice. Hopefully this doesn't prove to be a lower high. Oh my word. Wow. Target is slightly below the these highs just here. This is not good.
Stop filled.
And we were stopped out. Why can't I just simply follow the plan? We mentioned the dangers of that level. Goodness me. We mentioned about, well, the higher time frames have set up short. Try to get in. Try to add some out the market for a retest of the highs. Seemed poised to do that off the test of the level. And ended up paying for it. Going somewhat counter trend. So I suppose that might have been considered somewhat of a bull trap. Seeing that weak rejection of that, what is that? 3450. That's where that level's supposed to be.
Order filled.
I'm just gonna go short there. Half price is coming up, having some difficulties. Looking for this market to go down. Buyers just keep buying this up. Now
Order filled.
I just decided to get out. Buyers just keep buying it up. And now we set up long. My word. Set up long on the higher time frames. And now we look poised to test the highs that I was looking at just here before I lost. Joys of trading. The joys of trading. Seeing this continued move here to the upside. Looks like we're about to set up long.
Order filled.
Immediately after I get in, we're seeing some difficulties here. I'm going to move the target out a little bit here. Try to recover some of the losses we've suffered. Do have some potential difficulties around that 65 level if we do get there. Beyond that, we're looking at 706. No, I'm sorry.
Order filled.
This market is an absolute. Uh, this market is running me ragged. I'm gonna reduce my size. Of course, I get out at the lows.
Order filled.
And I'm back in. I'm back in with half the size. VIX is still saying sell.
Order filled.
So this account's pretty much, it's almost gone. This account. This little sequence just there probably, definitely had done too much size. Buying's not come back in. Higher time frame set up for a sell short.
Order filled.
Just going short. Reduce sized again. Just gonna hold short. Still holding short. Still short, despite prices pulling back here. This market just doesn't seem to want to break down or even head up, to be honest. Still
Order
short.
cancelled.
And with that, we were auto liquidated. So we were auto liquidated there. We were up on the day, we've pulled back, so we've been auto liquidated just there. So that's the end of that account. think it might have been the auto liquidation I set. I'm just going to go have a look. Nope, it wasn't the one I set. We're in administration only. So we've been auto liquidated on the Apex 250 account. And I think that's where we'll end this broadcast. 47 minutes in. I've been auto liquidated, so there is some things I have to work on. Definitely some things I have to work on.